you're incredibly, well at communicating. You're like logically, you just like went through, this thing. And even watching your video, I said, like, this guy is either like an attorney or an engineer. Look at,
Which which video you saw?
it was on the website. It was on your profile. Mir and I both, we looked at your profile and your background. We both just sort of at the same time said, like, this is our person.
I'm glad that.
Yeah. Hello, Moir?
Yes, Doc, can you hear me?
Yes, I sure can. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I was waiting for you. I thought maybe you're not gonna show up.
Patience. We were just, talking to someone about the video and Twilio and, just trying to square those things away. Everything's just coming together. But Mir should be on the line now. I sort of like jump between. Look at you. Yeah, it's officially hat day. I'm digging your background, though. Yeah. Connected audio. Oh, great. Mir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Munir with us, and you don't have a hat on, so I don't know if you can join the party. Yeah. Well, good to see you. Good to meet you, and impressed with your background. Your video is a strong selling point. Your experience and just information that we're looking for. And
Great.
yeah, and so we're looking to move forward and work with you, and so we just need to ask a few questions and offer you an opportunity to ask any questions that you might have of us and see where things go.
I would love to. I'd love to join. Let me let you know a brief rundown about myself. I started my freelancing 5-6 years back. I started as a cold caller, as an appointment setter. And later on, I moved into media buying in Facebook marketing, and I started working as an email marketer. When it comes to email marketing, I've used different kind of tools like Klaviyo, MailChimp, SmartLead, then Instantly, Limlist. Those are the tools I'm familiar with and I've used so far. And not only that, I know the process from top to bottom. I can set up the domain with proper DNS record like DMARC, TKI, MSPF, MX, to ensure the email deliverability. And once that is done, then we can move on to the next step. We can connect them either with Google Workspace or Microsoft 365 to create the users. And the recommended one is to create 3 users for each domain, not more than that. Though we can create more, but the recommended is 3 users. And we can send 30 email from each email account, each sending account, okay? One domain, 3 email. And we'll be sending 30 from each account. That is going to be 90 from 3 email accounts, okay? That's the basic process. And after that, we'll connect them with the software. It could be Go High Level. It could be Instantly. Any kind of tool that you're going to use for email marketing, and we'll start the warm-up process. Without the warming up, we cannot start the marketing email. Otherwise, it's going to land up into the spam. The minimum waiting time is 2 weeks. That is 14 days. We can wait more if you want, but the minimum is 14 days. And after that, we will work on the email copywriting, email templates, and we will source the leads. There are various tools that you can get leads like D7, Apollo, Seamless, ZoomInfo. You can buy leads from there, or you can purchase leads from someone else if you want. It's up to you. And I can even help it source leads from Apollo in much cheaper price. And after we have the leads, the next step would be verify them through different tools like Emailable, Reon, Million Verifier. The reason we verify the email because there are some email that may be invalid, that is not active. And if you don't verify them, then there are chances our email is going to bounce. And that's going to impact the domain health score, and we don't want that happen. Okay? So once we're done with everything, then the time is to start the marketing campaign. And I would suggest we don't start the marketing in bulk on the very first day. We will start with a few number, like 10 on the first day, then 20 on the second day, 30 on the third, then the following day, 40, 50, 60. We'll increase the number gradually so that it makes sense and Google will not detect that we are spamming people. Okay. And there are other things that we need to make sure to ensure the deliverability. Avoid using URL, avoid using any kind of images on the first email. And we can use a link, we can use a URL in the follow-up email. That is actually recommended to avoid landing into the spam. That's the next step. And then the step would be following up with hot leads, with positive leads. Once you have the lead that is saying that I'm interested, I want to know more, tell me more about that, or I want to talk to you guys, then definitely we can send them the calendar link to book the meeting on your calendar, or we can follow up with them until they book the meeting. Okay? So far, the client that I work for, they use different dedicated tools for email marketing. What they did basically, whenever a lead pops in and we pass the lead to the go high level to the CRM, it may be HubSpot, it may be Salesforce, it may be Attio. So it depends upon the agency, what CRM they prefer to use. So once I pass the lead to the CRM, the next step would be someone else from your team hop on a call with the lead and book the meeting, or maybe the closer will close the deal. So that's the whole process. And if you have anything to ask, if you have any question, you are most welcome.
So we have already the initially, and we have already had the go ahead. And you were saying that we don't need to send the link in the first email. But we have running a few campaigns, two campaigns. With one of is with 300 leads, and another one is still running, and it has the 200 leads. And do you want to take a look at this? How things are going for us? I can
sure. Why not? Definitely, I would love to take a look at it. You can give me the access. Let me share my email.
Do you I've had success in the past with when we do presentations and have closings, having a team together. Sometimes I'll have my wife, she's an attorney, whenever we call attorneys, they just like to talk legal stuff. It has almost nothing to do with sales, but people buy from people, and they want to see value in the service, obviously. And when it's highly technical, you can explain the technical things, but oftentimes it leaves, the customer confused. People buy for the strangest reasons. Sometimes they buy for the color because it used to be red and the local SEO, now it's green. They're like, okay, I understand that. It makes absolutely no sense, but it's a decision, point for people. Do you have any local SEO sort of experience in explaining things, just from a theoretical standpoint, not from a application standpoint? I'm just curious.
To be honest with you, I don't have any experience with SEO, but I know people in my country who has experience in SEO. If you want, I can recommend them.
I only ask because you're incredibly, well at communicating. You're like logically, you just like went through, this thing, and even watching your video, I said, like this guy is either like an attorney or an engineer or, which
video you saw?
It was on the website. It was on your profile. But the only reason I say that is because there's certain people who speak in a really logical, like 1, 2, 3, and there are certain people who sort of like they're spiraling their thinking. There might be like 3, 1, 2. They'll put all the points, but there's no logic, so it's hard to follow. Like it's really easy to listen to and to follow you. And people who can articulate a point on a technical side, it's really fun and also effective at closing. And so I can also articulate a point, but I think I've had success in the past with having at least 1 or 2 people on a team, just from a delegate side, and so I'm just asking the question. It's not a condition or anything. I just wanted to ask.
Me, I think Upwork is giving me warning. Remove that. I think you're sharing your number. You can tell me your number. I can save it on my phone.
Yeah. So my phone number is
okay. Let me save it now. Give me a moment. I'm gonna text you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yes, I just texted hi. Sorry, Doc, sorry to cut you off. And you're right. I prefer talk to the point directly rather than beating around the bush, So in that way, I can highlight my skill and people, I can close easily, And that's how I prefer to describe about my skills, about my expertise.
When you talk about the SEO, though, not the SEO, but the cold email campaign, And you mostly specialize in that.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Well, that's where the rubber meets the road, really. So that's what we need. Mira and I both, we agree on a lot of things, but when we looked at your profile and your background, we both just sort of at the same time said, like, this is our person.
I'm glad that.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't agree on hat day today, but that's okay. We're gonna get past that. Mira's hair looks a lot better than mine, so So,
Where are you located, dog? Are you in New York?
no, I'm in Washington D.C. and actually in Maryland, so Potomac, Maryland. But we lived in Washington D.C., which is right next door, maybe like 5 minutes down the road. So, yeah, with traffic, it's an hour, but it's not far.
Let me know about your business a bit more, like what's the service you're offering, what you're selling, what your niche.
Yeah. Our vertical niche targets that we're looking at the top of the list, and I think we say here our website too. At the top of the list, we have attorneys, we have dentists, massage therapists, plumbers, HVAC, electrical. We don't have HVAC and electrical on our website, but we essentially, consider those, good avatars just because, these are people who, pick up the phone. These are people who it's not difficult to see them, working hard, wanting to have like more calls coming in and not knowing how to do it. Like they're good at doing what they do. They're licensed practitioners, but they don't do marketing. And if you have a warm lead, then they pick up the phone. If not them, they have an assistant, but they're not far from their phones usually. If a massage therapist doesn't pick up their phone, it's just because they're working on someone, and they, will get back to you. So, and from an attorney standpoint, we're looking at people who have, small practices, solo practitioners. So we don't have a lot of gatekeepers, because my wife was a solo practitioner and she had an assistant, she had a paralegal, but, they don't make business decisions, and so, we're looking at those that have, low threshold, it's low hanging fruit, people who pick up their own phone, that sort of thing. So, and those 6 niche verticals are on our website, but we're targeting those. We have Apollo, we have GHL, we have.
You have a Apollo subscription?
We do.
How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much you're paying for the leads?
Mir, do you know the details on that? Because we haven't. Yeah.
No, I don't know. That's the Apollo's pricing you got.
Yeah, I can.
And since you're talking about massage therapist, let me tell you, like when I used to call as a cold caller, I worked for an agency named Atlas Digital, and there I used to make cold calls to the chiropractors. Used to offer them digital marketing service for that agency. So I had that experience. Speak with a lot of gatekeepers.
Fantastic. I'm in the system right now. Let me redo this. I will share my. Can you see this?
Yes, I can.
Where do I go exactly?
Billing. Go to the billing.
Billing. Plan overview.
Yes, what's their plan? Which one of them?
So right now we have the professional plan, 2,000 exports.
And they're charging 100 USD for that?
99 monthly.
Okay. So let me save you some money over here. What I can do for you, I can get you exactly the same leads in much cheaper price. I can get you the leads because we have the crack. We crack the code. We can do the leads, like 10,000 leads for you from Apollo in $40, 40 USD.
Okay. Well, if you're going to be our guy on the front end, so I think everything running through you, I think for Mira and I, we'll be focusing on other things like presentations, trying to get to close, managing, the people on the back end, but the front end, the tip of the spear, so to speak, that's you sort of like breaking through, that.
Sure, definitely. I would love to. If you don't mind, can I share my screen?
Absolutely.
So here you can see Apollo. All you have to do is just log into your Apollo and then do the filters, like whatever filters you like to add. To select the verified and then select the job title, location, your niche. Once you're done, then copy that URL. copy this URL link and pass that to me. And I will scrape the same leads, exactly the same list for you. Okay? You don't have to scrape from Apollo. You don't have to pay $100 for 2,000 leads. You can get it in a much cheaper price.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it. Okay. And our thing is also, like when we do local SEO, because everybody needs local SEO, even my, like hairdresser and, the barber, that my wife goes to. And so, even though it's not, on our website, we're developing a landing page right now, with the funnel, to send people, to get them in. It really is going to break down the local SEO process and really explain to them and excite them about, how we can, bring business into them. We're only limited to the number of leads that you can, push out of the cold email marketing campaign. And so, we don't care if they're chiropractors, dentists, hair salon, like tree arborists, like whatever they are. We're trying to, just really do local SEO work for them. And so
you work for tree arborists as well, tree shop owners?
No, but in my real full-time job, we have lots of guys with chainsaws who run around and they do tree work.
Since you mentioned that, let me tell you one thing. I've been working with tree shop owners for so long, and I've been running campaign for them. I've been helping them to get tree workers through email campaign, and that's been my most successful campaign so far. Every day I'm getting leads saying that, hey, I need climber, I need a ground guy. So what do? Basically, we pass them to the go high level, the closer hop on a call, and then we close the deal.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I'm familiar with chiropractors that is kind of matching with the niche, like physical therapist and massage spa, and then I'm also familiar with tree shop owners. So,
gotcha. Yeah. Well, Mir, do you have any other questions on maybe how we get started, or any other questions about like technical that maybe I'm not thinking about?
So I have sent you an invite of the instantly.
Yeah, I only instantly log in. Okay, that is instantly log in, correct?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I will take a look at it after the meeting. And one more thing, since you mentioned in the chat, Upwork, like you were looking to send 1,500 emails per day, correct?
Yeah.
Have we bought the domains already? Have we bought the email accounts already, or we're just planning to do it?
So right now we have only two domains, and one is our main domain, and another one is we just testing out the full email part. For that reason, we just bought another domains, and in that domain we have only one email. And for that kind of list, we are not target the per day 1,500. So definitely we need more domains, as you are telling us. Yeah. So we need definitely nine more domains. And
you guys are getting domains from GoDaddy, Namecheap, from...
Yeah. We are getting the domain from the GoDaddy, and also we need the Google Workspace reseller plans. And because the
reseller
Google Workspace is charging us $7 or $8 per month for single domains. And I have a guy from the India. He has a reseller plans.
How much is he charging for?
He is asking for the $2.5 per email accounts. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about going with that guy with rates, so we can.
They also do Google reselling account, so my charge is like $3, so we can go for that guy.
Also we can go with you. We will talk about the document data.
Okay, I do Google reselling account as well, so you can buy Google reselling account from me as well. I charge $3 per user.
Yeah, that will be great because you are going to set up that DKL.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be easy for you to just log in and set up those things.
Yeah, so we have a couple of things. I think they're like milestones that I can't remember if you shared it already, but there's the setup costs that we're considering separate just because it's an accounting thing for us, and then there's the monthly maintenance. How do we navigate that in terms of what's the setup fee that you are asking, and what's the monthly maintenance look like, so we can continue to optimize and maintain? And
since you're going to hire me, so I'm not going to ask for the setup fee. Okay, that's that will cover it because you're gonna hire me on a monthly basis. So no setup fee for that. Just pay me the $3 per user, and that's going to be monthly recurring fee. Every month you have to pay $3 for each email account. So that is going to be, if we are planning to get 51 email, then 3 months of it, that is 153 every month. That is monthly recurring fee for the Google users. And the domain is like per annum yearly, so you don't have to pay it per month.
Yeah. So you are talking about you are giving us the Apollo access. Right now we have the $99 packages, and we can spread 2,000 leads. And you are going to give us that. Do you are gonna charge for that?
Yeah. I mentioned that for 10,000 leads, it's going to cost $40. That's a separate thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Because guys, I'm saving you money here. You guys are paying 100 for 2,000 leads.
Yeah.
You have no idea. And here's the thing too, is that Mir knows that we're about like giving back, but also about like rewarding performance just because it's the right thing to do. And so as we start to like generate like more higher conversions and higher delivery rates and all the KPIs are met, the KPIs are one thing, but you know, just because you're doing this business as well, for tree arborists and other folks, is that if those things don't convert to a sale, it's I wouldn't say it's all for naught, but because there's the nurturing that happens, but eventually we want to convert them and turn them into local SEO clients. And for many of the people, like with the attorneys or, my wife already has like at least 10 lined up. So we're going to reach out to those separately, but we're trying to, get, letters of recommendation and get some good shots, with a nice testimonial and make our landing page look really, like good, to help with that conversion rate. But as we start to convert customers and make more money, obviously the bonuses are going to go up too. So, this sort of like getting in with us, and also we see it as an opportunity to get in with you. So we appreciate, your transparency in the pricing and just, your ability, but also your willingness, to work with us is greatly appreciated. So, we're just getting started, but, we can already see positive things and even we were just warming up that list. We were just like, it's warming up, but we know like to hit our 1,500 a day, which is a goal, but to hit our 1,500 a day, we know we need about 17, accounts, to get, 3 per, to get, 50, email addresses.
Yes.
Yeah. So we know that, in theory, but we need a person in application that can do it well, has the experience that you have, do all the compliance things and make sure that the delivery rate is high, bounce rate is low, and just it will help with the warm and the conversion rate. And it's but having a good start is sort of like it's important. Having a good start to anything is important. So this is the beginning. So and this is good. I have no other questions. I'm just going to be honest. What about you, Mir?
So if we wanna get 20 appointments, book appointments, and how many email we have to send to those peoples? And I just want to know
more appointments per week or per day?
In a month.
In a month, that's easily doable, man. That's easily doable. So we are targeting multiple niches, or we're targeting a specific niche.
So because why I am asking this is that we get the 20 book appointments, all of the lists are not going to convert. So lots of people are going to not taking the service. But what I'm asking is, we are not hit the 20 people per month. We are not give ourselves to the 20 people. And for that, so how many email we have to send and how many reaching those people through the LinkedIn, Facebook or Instagram. So we are only focusing on the right now at this moment in the cold emails. And we have another one from the Philippines, and he is very, very good at the cold calls, and he will just follow up those people that when someone reply for positive reply with us. Just that's it.
Okay. Let me share my screen again for another guy that I worked for. He's doing e-commerce. And let me show you my way how I'm tracking the leads, because I prefer manually sometime. So here you can see this guy is doing email marketing for e-commerce business. He's converting the Shopify owners to the Amazon. And that's how, apart from the sequences on Instantly, I do manual follow-ups. And that's my script for manual follow-up. Let me show you that. And I do follow up with the leads. Once they say I'm interested, I follow up with them 7 days in a row until the middle. That's my script. That can be interchangeable, not a problem. Here you can see in August, we got around 63 leads, positive leads. And this guy is sending 1,800 per day. Okay, 1,800 per day. And as you can see here, the tracking, first day follow-up, second day follow-up, you can see on the first day that guy booked the meeting. And then here, book the meeting on the third follow-up, book the meeting on the seventh follow-up. Though the ratio on 7 follow-up is kind of low, but most of them booking the meeting on third follow-up. You can see meeting book. On the fourth day, not interested, meeting book. So I'm checking those every day and I'm following up those leads every day. Okay? And that's actually works. That is actually works. And that's how I do it. I track my leads. And if we take it to September, so far we got 13 leads, and you can see on the first day, almost all of them booked the meeting.
Okay.
You track this manually, but the automation.
I track this manually. I go to Instantly, I dive in there, I put the name, copy the name, and put it in the Google Sheet, and I do follow up with them manually from Instant.
Gotcha. But the automation, the sort of nurturing, is done through Go High Level, and it just resends the email on the third day, fifth day, the 7th day.
This guy doesn't have a Go High Level, so I have to do it manually. I'm doing it manually.
Oh, wow. That's commitment.
He was like desperate. He was saying me that I've been using Flavio, and in 3 months, I got only 1 sale. Told me, if you can get me 3 sales in a month, then I can give you 1,000 per month. I said, okay, I'm in. Then in 2 months, he hired me in July 19, and I'm going to complete 2 months pretty soon. And so far, he already closed 6 deals. As you can see the screen again, here, the green colored are the sold one. The green color of the sold one, okay? So he already sold 6 leads out of that. So he's happy with my service. And he's going to pay 1,000 for that now, my service. He hired me like 400 per month. Now he's going to pay me 1,000.
That's fantastic. Well, we are, leaning in that direction too, just to be honest. And so and also I will say, just because it doesn't take anything from us. If you need access to Go High Level, we can offer that, it's not a big deal. It sounds like you're pretty successful doing business the way that you're doing it, but if you need, any access or anything.
That'd be great. Like once a lead pops into the system, if I text them and follow up through text rather than email, I think that will work much better because they're getting the text to their phone directly, So if I set up that automation, then they will get the follow-up email every day. I don't have to send them follow-up email manually. And if I can see your calendar, then I can track the lead very well, because that guy has given me the access of his calendar so that I can track who is booking the meeting, who is not booking the meeting.
Well, the Twilio might be different just because it does charge a fee for that. I don't know what it is. I think it might be a penny or something.
Oh, for sending text. Okay.
Yeah.
Email is work, not a problem, because you guys have a person to make cold calls, correct?
Yes.
For us, or for the other client that you're speaking about? For us, you can certainly use our Twilio. Like we, are into automation and efficiency and setting everything up. So, it's full access. So if we can set up the automation to do that for ours and set up the texting, then that's what we have it for. But I was mentioning about your other client, if you need it, then you can certainly, utilize it, if you need it,
Okay.
Yeah. But for us, setting up the automation, is important, because it does it, automatically. And Cassie, our VA, she's really good on the phone. She's really good with booking. with clients. She's warm and friendly, and it just really, helps. And so, yeah, we're ready to get started. Let's get started with those domains and start warming those up. And for consultation, do you want us to pick the names? Are you good at sort of like, because our brand?
You just go to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you come up with 100 names similar to your website or your domain. So that's not a big deal. So once you buy the domain, give me the GoDaddy access, or share me the user access, and then I will jump in there and I will create the Google Workspace user for you. Once I'm done with the full setup, the 51 account users, then you can pay me through Wise. You guys have Wise, correct? For the setup, for the Google Workspace only. I'm not talking about my monthly payment.
I don't have Wise, but
you have Payoneer, Remitly.
Payoneer. I have Payoneer.
Okay, you can pay me through Payoneer. That's not a big deal. Then it's fine.
Okay, got it. So, Amir, do you want to put together the numbers just to recap, where we are, or Munir, do you want to just?
Yeah, let me give you a quick rundown. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to waiting for the domain list. Once you buy that, then I will jump in there. I will create the users for you guys, and then I will set up the 51 users email account. I'll do the DNS. I'll do everything, and then I'm connect them with instantly. Start the warm up process, and then you have to wait 14 days. And then I need some previous template that you guys already sent, so that I can come up with a different template. Maybe I need for that to do the spin text. You know about this spin text in instant.
Yes.
Spinning the text every time you send the email. It doesn't hit the spam. Then I can come up with my own template copywriting. I can show that to you guys. Once we agreed, then we can do that. We can use that template at all sequences. And yeah, that's it from my end. Once I get a positive lead, then I can follow up through my sequence. Or if you have any plan, okay, no worries. Just let us know. We will take care. Then it's up to you.
Got it. Fantastic. Thank you for waiving the setup fee. We really appreciate that. We're looking for, just someone who can just take this division, if you will, and just manage it for us. So we'll just put it on autopilot.
I'm looking for long-term relationship. I'm not looking for short-term. Okay. Go to the Apollo, share me the link. If you need the leads right away, just pass me the lead link. I will scrape the list for you, and then we can use that lead. And one more thing. Write it down. We need 1 million email verified to verify this email.
Okay. Yeah. So I need to get that subscription as well. Just saying. Okay. Thank you. And initially, it's only a big deal initially because we're managing your budget. But once 1 or 2 leads come in, it just pays for itself, and then it's not even a thought, and we'll probably increase that, soon after. So, yeah, thank you, and good for you for having that relationship with your other client, because we're looking at a very similar structure. So if we can figure something out, we will.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's been nice talking with you guys. Have a great day.
Too.
Enjoy the weekend.
All right, you too. Here. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.